Hi everyone! Today we'll go together to the wonderful town in Switzerland named Zug. This is a town where very often you can hear foreigners in the street. A town that is famous for the production of the legendary schnapps, as well as a place where the old town is nicely combined with modern new buildings. If you are interested to see Zug through my eyes, then keep watching this video. Zug is located in the central Switzerland. It is the capital of the canton with the same name. Zug itself is quite small. The area is approximately 34 square kilometers. This town combines antiquity and modern architecture, commercial and romantic life. Zug has preserved the unique atmosphere of the Middle Ages. And just look, what is a picturesque landscape here! It is believed that today's name Zug is closely associated with the main activity of the region at that time, fishing. The name Zug comes from Fischzug, meaning fish draft. So it turned out that the name of the fishing area near the lake became the name for the Swiss town. The Fishing Museum, founded in the heart of Zug in 1888, has collected many interesting exhibits in a compact space. Visitors can observe the life cycle of a fish from eggs to fry in special glass incubators. Young visitors will be interested to see ancient and modern fishing tools. There is even a fully equipped fishing canoe on display. About 30,000 people live in Zug. 30% of them are foreigners. Thanks to low tax rates, the city is really an oasis for international businesses. Currently, more than 20,000 companies are registered in Zug, but let me assure you, the signs of well-known foreign companies are far from all that Zug can boast of. The origins of Zug date back to the 12th century. The city is located at an altitude of 425 meters above sea level on the northeastern shore of Lake Zug, and is surrounded by orchards. The embankment offers a picturesque panorama of the Pilatus and Riga mountains. Blue water, verdant surrounding hills, and great opportunities for outdoor activities attract many people. On the embankment, in small open enclosures, well-fed birds clean their feathers and proudly defiled, demonstrating luxurious plumage. Lake Zug is 38 square kilometers in area. Usually calm and peaceful, Lake Zug has repeatedly played a cruel joke with the city. The soil under the city, washed away by the water of the lake, was repeatedly subject to sliding. Several times in half a millennium, the lower streets closest to the lake collapsed. The last time, at the end of the 19th century, 20 houses were underwater. Directly from the lake, a small street leads to the old town. There are many amazing signs and symbols of past eras. Gables of some old houses are decorated with a stepped facade in the style of brick Old German Gothic. The houses stand tightly to each other in small groups, and the town smoothly rises with terraces on the hill. In the center of this cozy town is Kohlenplatz, where the symbol of Zug rises, the 52-meter clock tower Zittturm, one of the 4 surviving towers of the medieval town. By the way, the design has not been preserved in its original form. Under the main clock are astronomical clocks. Take a closer look. 4 arrows can determine what week it is, the phase of the moon, the month, and whether it is a leap year. In the historic district is the building of the old town hall. It was built more than 500 years ago. Many unique design elements were preserved, including tall wooden windows. The building is decorated with exquisite elements of wood carving, which only emphasize its rich appearance. The town hall is a 4-story building. Once on its first floor there was a market. The upper floors have always belonged to the city officials. The defensive towers of Zug, preserved from the Middle Ages, are also of great interest. The most unusual is the old powder tower. The thickness of the wall at the base is 2.7 meters. The building served as a place for safe storage of gunpowder. Till today, the powder tower of Zug has retained its original appearance. In the castle of the 9th century, there is a historical museum of Zug. The medieval building was reconstructed in the Baroque style. There are exhibits reflecting different stages of history and culture. The exposition consists of 3 sections: religious art, urban life, and crafts. Connoisseurs of beauty will appreciate the local museum of art, Kunstmuseum. Every year, about 6 exhibitions of contemporary art are held here. Their organization is approached with a special, one might even say distinctive for the Swiss, thoroughness. The authors of the works are also engaged in the preparation, which gives the exhibition a special atmosphere. Liebfrauenkapelle is the oldest church in Zug. It was built in the 13th century at the same time as the city wall. The chapel is located in the center of the old town, where there is a special atmosphere. Perhaps that is why it is a favorite place for wedding ceremonies. An important architectural representative of the late Gothic is the Church of St. Oswald, a massive church with a facade decorated with the faces of saints. The theologian Eberhard, who came from a wealthy Zug family, could afford to finance church construction. The support of the citizens and his extensive connections made it possible to actively raise money for construction of the church and the acquisition of the important relics. The mild climate of the city allows you to grow cherries here, thanks to which Zug has been famous for cherry products for several centuries. For example, Kirsch, Etterkirsch, is a traditional schnapps that is made from cherries. This product, with 150 years of history, is made only in Zug. And for those who love Swiss pastries, there is also a cake with a Kirsch. This cake is made from biscuit cookies, similar to almond biscuits, Kirsch syrup, and cream with Kirsch, and sprinkled with powdered sugar. Despite the fact that this cake comes from Zug, it is probably the only one that is sold everywhere in Switzerland. You can wander for a long time through the cobbled streets in the old town, enjoy the tart taste of the traditional cherry cake with liqueur. But it's time for us to say goodbye. Not for long. See you in the next videos very soon. Subscribe to my channel and write in the comments where you would like to go. All the best. Bye bye.